An engineer, 33-year-old engineer in Santa Clarita, California, by the name of Dylan, found out how to save money in an interesting and unique way. He realized that if he bought an annual pass to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is an amusement park here in California, he could take advantage of the annual pass's perks of 2 free meals a day. 2 free meals per park visit, which I didn't know existed, and now I'm kind of thinking about it. So I don't know, this might be a massive PR stunt by Six Flags Magic Mountain, but nonetheless, here's what we know about Dylan, the 33-year-old engineer from Santa Clarita. Dylan said he took full advantage of the Six Flags annual pass, which entitled him to multiple meals per day all year round. As part of the annual pass, the theme park offers guests the opportunity to get lunch and dinner items alongside unlimited drinks on any day the park is open. So he says you can pay around $150 for unlimited year-round access to Six Flags, which includes parking and 2 meals a day. If you time it right, you could eat both lunch and dinner there every day, and that's what he did. And he did that specifically to save money and pay down his student loans. So he said he was inspired to go through with the idea when he was working an internship back in 2014 with Six Flags, just a 5-minute drive away from the office that he was working in. The entire first year, I don't think I ever went to the grocery store, he added. I timed it so I was able to go there during my lunch break, go back to work, then stop back for dinner on my way home. It was crazy. I was saving money paying off student loans. And he also says that he looked to his friends as an example of what he didn't want to do. One of my coworkers said she spent $1,500 a month on eating out, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going down that road. No, he's a genius. I think the super smart. First of all, look, do I think getting 2 free meals from Six Flags is gonna really help most people pay down their student loans and buy a house, which is what he managed to do? Unlikely, right? But saving that money is pretty significant. Like, he saw an opportunity and he decided to take advantage, and I like that.
Okay, I like to remind people that we're the richest country in the world.
Yeah, no, I'd also like to remind people that we have a political system that's broken with corrupt politicians on both sides of the aisle who do not represent us. So that is a reality that Americans are dealing with. So despite all the wealth that's generated in this country, it doesn't trickle down, it doesn't benefit the vast majority of Americans. In fact, you have a country now where nearly half of Americans can't afford a $400 emergency, again, despite the wealth that's generated by the workers in this country. That's the reality.
So Joe Biden once asked about millennials, when he was asked about millennials, said something like, oh, you guys think you have it tough. Give me a break, you don't have it tough at all, we had it tough. That's not remotely true. They had almost no student debt, housing prices were comically low. Wages kept up with not only inflation, but productivity back when Joe Biden was growing up. So almost all of our politicians are incredibly old. Why are they so old? It's because the wealthy have donated money to them and know that they're a good investment. These are sellouts that'll do anything that corporate donors tell them to do. So they keep them in office until their 70s, 80s, and 90s. And those folks lived in a completely different world where they basically got a free ride when America was great. Now, we had other social issues that were devastating back in the day, but economically, America was way better off for the average American when they were growing up. Now, it's a disaster. We have student debt that's strangling all of us. Now the surprise billing, I talked to one of the guys at Wolfpack over the weekend about it. They warn you now when you get insurance, you can get a random bill. They switch the doctors around until one of them is out of network. They're doing it on purpose. And then they send you a $4,000 bill when you just went for a checkup. Okay, or they said we sent one of your, and you don't even have to okay it. We sent one of your lab tests to a doctor that's out of network. Now we're gonna bankrupt you.
No, but this system is great because we have lots of choices.
Choices were what? What are you talking about? I had no choice where you sent my lab test results. I have no choice about paying this $4,000 bill. So they're squeezing every red cent out of us. That's who's they? The corporate machines that have taken over this country. We live under corporate rule. So now we're celebrating Dylan because he found a small way to, in a sense, rip off one of the companies so that he can pay off all the other companies, okay?
Yep.
And he's become a modern day Bonnie and Clyde, right? And we're all cheering him on like, take another ride, Dylan, okay? Do another roller coaster between the two meals. And this is what we've all been reduced to in a country where politics has become nearly 100% corrupt.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.